Hey guys, I have just purchased a Series 2 Elite controller, paid £34 for it. It came with everything, the original box, the cable, all the bits, even the dock that comes with it, which I didn't even know it comes with one. And the issue with this apparently is stick drift. So the only thing I could see that's wrong with this controller is it's missing a little rubber bit here, which apparently I think they just fall off anyway, but still fully functional. Other than that, I've not tested it. All I've done is press the power button, which you can see it's turned on. So let's confirm the fault with Gamepad Tester and see if it has just got stick drift. And if so, we will replace the modules. Very nice. Right, we've got Gamepad Tester up and I'm about to plug in the controller now. It's plugged in, just vibrated. We've got a beep, and okay, we're on. So if I scroll down a little, okay, so there you go. So let's test all the buttons first. Right, L1 doesn't work, so the bumper button doesn't work. Interesting. Not L1, LB. RB don't work, so both of the top ones don't work. Oh, it did then, a little bit. Might just need a bit of a clean or replacement buttons. Luckily I do have. The triggers work. You can see it's drifting already, look. That's really bad drift. The other two buttons, yep, they work. Directional, yep, they work. They all work. Okay, so it seems like it's the left bumper and right bumper. You have to press pretty hard for it to register. But there's any drift. Still quite a lot of slack there, look. I'll replace both sticks anyway, that's still pretty high. But definitely this one's drifting. It's going all over the place. So let's get it back on the mat and let's tear it apart and see first why the LB is not working and the RB, and then we'll do the analog replacements. Back on the mat and let's get into it. There we go. Oh, it's all stuck still. Okay. Okay, now it's not been opened before, but let's take these off. Now we could just pull it apart. All looks fine in there. I forgot to test the paddles, but we'll do that later. Okay, so the buttons, they probably just need replacing. So I will replace these first. Okay, got a weight here. Didn't realise that come out. Alright, let's use the soldering iron to unsolder everything. Right, so what I'm going to do is check, see if I've got any of these buttons, and then I'm going to try and, I'll have to do it from above. Yeah, I'll have to heat it from underneath and take them off. I remember I did one of these last time and I accidentally knocked some of these resistors here and it stopped the sync button from working, so this time I've got to make sure. This one's okay. This one's got nothing surrounding it, but obviously this has the sync button. So Let's get this off. Luckily I have a whole pack here, so they look slightly different. I think the buttons are slightly taller. Yeah, you can see that the actual main white button is a tad taller, which means the little white tabs that's inside the controller here, you can see these little white tabs, I guess, whatever they're called, spacers, I don't know. We'll have to just take them out. So let's put these two to the side and let's get these off. I've got my hot air set to 400 degrees and airflow 8 out of 8. Let's get this button off. And while it's off, we might as well use the solder sucker to get rid of the solder in the holes. There you go. Was a bit of a struggle to get out because of the legs are like wiggly, so it hooks in pretty well. Let's clean it up and put the new one on. 99.9% isopropyl alcohol, cotton swab. Let's get rid of that solder that's stuck on the board. There you go. Oh, a bit over there as well. And lovely. Check on the other side. Clean this factory flux. Yep, looks good. Holes are clear. No flux. No solder anywhere. No missing components. These are how it's supposed to be. Button's not melted. Alright, and let's get another button on there. And there you go, just like that. Flip the board around, solder these legs in, and then we should be good. And there you go. Give it a little clean. And look at those lovely shiny joints. Stunning. On the other side. Perfect. Nice and clicky. So that's one done, and I'm going to do the other one off camera because it's the same thing. And then we'll put the controller together just to test the buttons. That's both of them done. Both clicky. Now it's time to partially put back together and just see if they work. There you go. That's fine. Right, let's take you to the screen and see if they work. You can see here we're on gamepad tester, plugging it in now. Didn't feel any vibrations because obviously the rumble motors are not plugged in. And let's have a look now. Ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, super responsive. And that's without those little plastic spacers, whatever they are. And they feel really good. Nice. Next it's the stick drifts. Now it's time for the analog sticks. I'm so sorry guys. I forgot to hit record. But I've got 2 cans, a pair of pliers to keep it down, and it actually worked. So very dodgy, but it worked. I'll show you what I did, or I'll do it again on the other side. So yeah, I'll skip this side, but I'll show you what I do on the other side. This is a repeat of what I did. And we're out. And that's what I did. Very dodgy, but it worked. Now I'm just going to clean up these holes with my solder sucker. Now all the holes are nice and cleared, it's time to get the new sticks on. So I've got one here, the legs slightly bent, let's make sure they're straight. Simply place it on, push down, make sure it's flat to the board. It's nice and flat there. Tiny bit of flux on each pad. And let's solder the pads down. So if I do this one first. A couple of these do need to touch up actually. I'm not currently looking under the microscope, so I can't quite see. We'll just touch them all up, just to be sure. That one seems to be wanting to stand up a lot, so we'll just leave it like that. But yeah, there you go. And that's that done. So I'm going to repeat the process on the other side, and then I will come back to you once I've partially put it back together. Gamepad tester screen, plugging it in now. Okay, and let's scroll down and let's see what we're saying. Ooh, these are really bad. Damn. Why are they so off? They need a lot of tweaking. That's so bad. Damn. Okay, let's see if I could tweak them, get them sorted, but that's off by a lot. Right, it's fully back together and plugged into my laptop, and you can see every button works. The bumper buttons work every time. Trigger buttons, the analog sticks are now center. And both of them, perfect. And all the buttons work. So yeah, this is all fixed now. £34 or 35, can't quite remember. So I did have a bit of an issues with the analog sticks. The ones I have are pretty rubbish. So I had to find some potentiometers that are pretty good. And unfortunately I only found 2 lots. So I need to buy some more from a better place. But yeah, you can see that they're centering and going up to 100% there. 100% down there, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. So it's all good. Thanks for watching.